Woolite to help keep your clothes looking like new.
Between your shower and this, you need this. FDS Feminine Deodorant Spray. Now hypoallergenic. Clinically proven safe and gentle. Stay fresh and dry.
Again, and the people at the factory say that we can go into production almost immediately.
You're pleased.
I'm thrilled.
Then celebrate. Have dinner with me tonight.
I'm right, aren't I?
Oh, you couldn't be further from the truth.
No, when I guessed that Brooke was in California with Ted, I saw that look in your face.
You so surprised.
No. I saw that, uh-oh, he's getting too close to something he's not supposed to know look. Which just confirms it. Brooke has made that Ted Orsini, Tad Martin connection. Look, there's no use denying it, Phoebe.
Oh, all right.
I knew it. She's in Napa, tracking down Jamie's father.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? She's gonna need my help.
You're the last thing she needs.
Hello, Transglobal? Yeah, I want a ticket on the first plane out to Napa, California.
You've made a good life for yourself here in California, but your real home is in Pine Valley. I don't want to keep hounding you, but I have to ask you again, will you come home?
Have you ever thought about a career in law enforcement? You've got grilling down pat.
I'm only trying to help.
All right, then put yourself in my shoes. In a matter of a few hours, I've managed to bury someone I thought was my mother and find out I'm someone else entirely. Someone with two other mothers, in addition to a wife I can barely remember, pining away from me in a town in the middle of nowhere. All of this delivered to me by a woman I had an affair with that I likewise can't recall. Considering everything that's happened to me, do you think I could have a little time out? Is that really so much to ask?
Quit stalling and make up your mind.
You want me to just quit and walk away from my son?
I want you to say yes to me and no to your son, or vice versa.
He's a little boy, and I'm this close to victory.
And victory means everything, doesn't it? But even winners sometimes have to make a choice. Yours is pretty simple. You either choose your son, or you finally have me all to yourself.
The devil's bargain.
You could call it that. Or you could call it what it really is. A very special one-time offer. Now the ball is in your court. What's it going to be, Adam? Your son or me?
I've got no one to play with because all my friends are sick. And I'm making them feel better with Kleenex Ultra. They're really soft because they're made with a potion.
Well, actually, there's a lotion in new Kleenex Ultra Tissues. An oil-free lotion. So unlike others, they're never oily. Only ultra soft.
It's no fun being stuffed up, even if you're always stuffed up.
New Kleenex Ultra. Ultra softness is all you feel.
They ate the same thing, got the same heartburn, but his antacid is very different. His Tums has calcium, most antacids don't. Original Rolaids uses an aluminum salt. This uses aluminum and magnesium. So does this. Of all these, only Tums helps wipe out heartburn and gives you calcium you need every day.
Something my body needs anyway. Like that.
Calcium-rich Tums. That's the one you want.
Someone said recently that my hair is so gorgeous, she wants it. I'm not one to hold back. I told her exactly how to get it. Preference by L'Oreal. It gives me glorious, shining color and conditions like crazy. I think being direct is a virtue. And the most direct way to beautiful hair is to say, and don't be shy about it, I'm worth it. Very good.
Rich conditioning preference by L'Oreal.
It's the creamiest, the dreamiest Velveeta shells and cheese.
only one can be the creamiest, because only one is made with Velveeta cheese sauce. Definitely not a powder. The creamiest. There's only one. Velveeta Shelton cheese.
It's crystal clear. It's new from Cascade. Crystal Clear Rinse Agent. It adds an extra burst of Cascade sheeting action in the rinse cycle to wash away dulling residue for dishes that absolutely sparkle.
Could I interest you in a glass of wine? Glass of wine that is soon to be known as America's favorite Fumé Blanc, made from grapes, harvested not half a mile from where you're sitting. The Orsini South 40. But, if you accept, I want to make an agreement that we could drop this hot little topic for at least an hour.
I would. I'd love to have a glass of your wine.
Good. Our Fumé Blanc did very, very well, along with our Merlot at some tastings that occurred up at Calistoga last year. Won some prizes, actually. Blue ribbon. We had the honor of being written up in a few national magazines. Did you say you're the editor of Tempo magazine?
We've actually written a lot about California wines, but I'm not an expert by any means.
Well, I've managed to educate myself. Just smell it and go,
Oh.
Go. Rosalie has the night off. But lucky for us, the kitchen looks like the inside of a banquet hall at the 4th of July. Friends and neighbors have been dropping off food for a week.
It's just sort of an ancient custom, isn't it, where people, bring food to the family when somebody's died. So it's a show of love and respect.
Everybody who knew Nola loved her.
I think it's obvious that they feel the same way about you.
Well, in that case, shall we sample the offering?
Oh, I'd like to do that. Do you mind very much if I use your phone? It's late. I need to find a hotel.
Why? I'd love it if you'd stay here. I'm serious. I mean, mi casa su casa. I have 2 guest rooms upstairs, 3 down. You're welcome to use one if you want, or 2, if you're the kind of person that travels with a boatload of luggage.
Well, you gave your housekeeper the night off. I thought maybe you might like to be alone.
I've changed my mind. Seriously. You'd be welcome. And I'd appreciate it. So I tell you what. You think about it. In the meantime, what do you say we soiree to the buffet?
By all means.
Après-vous.
You would just love to ride into Napa Valley on a white horse and rescue Brooke. The trouble is, Brooke doesn't need to be rescued, nor does she need any extra advice.
That's your opinion.
And may I further remind you that if my niece or your friend Ted should need or want your assistance, they will call you. The thing that Brooke does not want is to have to deal simultaneously with 2 different men from 2 vastly different times in her life. 2 men she's already over and done with, I might add.
This is not about me. It's about Ted and Brooke. I could mediate.
Oh, trust me, she doesn't need a mediator. Brooke had a child with this man. Somehow I think she'll find a way to talk to him. Now, I want you to give me your word that you will do nothing to interfere. Your word, Edmund.
Forcing me to make this choice is not what you want, Gloria. Not really. You're just doing this out of some misguided reaction to poor Dixie.
You don't know me as well as you think you do.
I know you better than I know me. We're just alike. Sharp as steel on the outside, but underneath, there's something I can't even articulate. But deep down, on the primal level, we connect.
You said that you could look into my eyes and see my soul.
I can. And you can see mine better than anyone else ever has or ever will.
talk about our great psychic bond, how we came from our humble beginnings to appreciate the finer things in life, like ballrooms, crystal chandeliers, paintings. But you've never once talked about the hell that I've gone through, the fight I had to come out of it in one piece.
Fine. You made it. Don't throw it all away.
I hated my life. It meant nothing to me. Or so I thought. All my fighting, my scheming, my plotting for the winning were for nothing. And my single-minded drive for the so-called finer things in life led me only to hurt people. Just like you. And just like you, I didn't care. And I continued that way until I sank, and the only place left to go was 6 feet under.
It's all a long time ago.
Yeah, well, it feels like yesterday to me. I hated my life so bad I wanted to die, but I didn't. Because I found another chance. Now, every day that I see the sun rise, I feel a little bit of hope. Hope that maybe there's another way. And helping Dixie get what is more precious to her than life itself is a part of that.
Oh, I see. So selling yourself to me is a sort of selfless act of Christian charity, is that it? I don't buy it, Gloria. I don't buy it. I'm sorry.
I am doing this for love. Dixie's love for her child.
All right. I understand.
Do you?
Yes. No, of course I do. I was totally wrong. We're not alike at all. Because I'm driven by lust and hungry for power, and you're a Christian martyr. You don't care about us. We don't understand each other. We sure as hell don't love each other.
Damn it, Adam, don't you understand? This is why it's so hard. Because I do love you.
A diaper made just for newborns. It's just what he needs.
Pampers Phases, the first developmental diapers for newborns.
Pampers Phases for newborns has a cutout notch to let his belly button heal. This other leading diaper still has to be folded down. And look how tiny Pampers are, so they fit in perfectly.
Pampers Phases for newborns, infants, crawlers, and walkers. The first developmental diapers for dry and happy babies phase after phase.
I can't keep a secret. So when I heard Lipton Recipe Soup Mix changed its name to Lipton Recipe Secrets because it makes terrific recipes, I had to tell Joan.
They did more than change the name. Now there's a new flavor, savory herb with garlic, made specially for chicken. I couldn't keep that to myself.
We love chicken. And those herbs, a touch of garlic, makes any chicken taste... Well, see for yourself.
Lipton Recipe Secrets, the secret worth passing around.
I'm Murray Linder. On bagels, I'm an expert. People I'll never understand. I tell them a delicious Linder's bagel has more complex carbohydrates than a lot of cereals people call healthy. 20% more. Well, who wouldn't take a toasty, chewy Linder's bagel over what's in a cereal bowl? But some people still think bowl healthy. Look, if you still think good stuff has to come in a bowl, here you go. Linder's bagels. Who knew they were this good?
From Walt Disney Pictures, they said it was too far. I never make it.
It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Too dangerous.
Bears, mountain lions, these are serious predators.
Too difficult. But when three extraordinary friends set out to find their family, they must face the forces of nature and learn what it takes to survive. In the tradition of Walt Disney Family Entertainment comes Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey, rated G. Starts Friday, February 12th at a theater near you.
Burning down the house. Hi.
Hi. Look, Charlie, I've given this whole thing a lot of thought, and I've discussed it with my sponsor. And I'm sorry, but I'm bailing out.
This joke isn't funny.
Look, don't panic. The loan is still good, same terms we agreed on. It's just that I cannot work here with you anymore. This whole situation is too... Depressing is not the right word, but it'll have to suffice.
Wait a minute here. What is going on here, Haley?
This may sound stupid to you, but it is how I feel, and because it is how I feel, I have to learn to say no to situations that make me feel lousy. I am out of here.
Being my partner makes you feel lousy?
Charlie, we both have a lot on our plates right now. We're not out there hustling. You know, the way I see it, this is a one-man operation, and you're the man, so...
Okay, look. I admit, I haven't exactly been chained to my chair 12 hours a day.
I am not criticizing you. Honestly, that is not what I am trying to do. It's just that I owe it to myself to walk away from this situation that could become very rotten. I realize that the way I am explaining this must make it sound as clear as mud.
This is about Erica, isn't it?
No, it is not about Erica. Really. Erica has very little to do with this. Very, very little. Almost nothing.
Yeah, right.
Look, Charlie, I feel sorry for her. I do. I feel sorry for her. I mean, physically, she's as healthy as a horse. She looks gorgeous, but mentally, she's not playing with a full deck, and I know it must be just awful for her to not be able to remember anything of her past except being with you. Or maybe not. How should I know? All I know is you have to pretend that you are engaged to her. What other choice do you have?
According to the doctors, none.
I know, so people do what they have to do, which is why I'm doing what I have to do. Maybe Erica can buy out my Hasses Valley investigations. That way you can fulfill your responsibility to her and still pursue your career goals. That way everybody wins.
Look, just hold tight, okay? Do not pack anymore, and don't leave this office, okay? Don't. Stay.
Dinner to celebrate? Just the two of us?
Well, we've worked hard on this project. It's a runaway success. Something to mark that success is de rigueur.
Something like dinner.
Champagne, caviar, anything that you want.
Well, that sounds lovely, Dimitri. But you're an available, attractive man.
Well, thank you very much.
I'm sure that you remember I'm engaged. In just a few short weeks, I will be Mrs. Charles Brent.
You set for this.
Well, we've narrowed it down.
Do you need permission from your fiancé for a business dinner?
Oh, don't be silly.
But you're the CEO of a major corporation. You have male investors, male clients, employees. Dinners will come up.
And Charlie certainly understands all this. No, the thing is, well, frankly, I just can't help remembering a conversation that we had earlier.
Ah, when I suggested that Brent might be the wrong man for you.
Well, you are entitled to your opinion, of course, and I certainly don't want any bad feelings between us. But Charlie Brent is the man I've chosen.
Right, chosen, but not married yet. So in the meantime, there is no reason why we can't break bread together, have a nice simple meal between friends.
Champagne and caviar is not simple.
Well, say yes, and I promise to serve it without strings.
Well, I always detest caviar with strings.
Is that a yes?
Are you a man of your word?
I am definitely a man of my word.
Well, then, yes, of course. All right, we'll celebrate with dinner.
You love me?
Well, that's the sin of it. My basic character flaw. I fall hopelessly in love with ruthless men like you who are obsessed with winning at any point. Self-serving creeps who do not care who they hurt.
Oh, well, it's not entirely true, is it?
Changing my life has been so difficult. But obviously some things never change. I held on to this little bit of hope that you would see what you're doing and stop before it was too late. I held on to that to the moment I got on the plane headed for Chicago.
You hoped in vain.
Obviously. This trial of custody has had such bad effects on Junior and on Dixie and on you, too. You just don't realize it yet. But you're going to lose everything. Oh, you'll have your child, Junior. But your other child, Haley, she's as sick at what you're doing as everyone else is. She's going to walk out on you. And your brother, Stuart, well, he'll just disown you.
Very grim predictions, Gloria, but Haley will come back to me. And so will Stuart.
Arrogant, egotistical maniac. Do you not see that she will build a life without you? You will not be involved. Stuart and I are going to leave Pine Valley forever. But there you sit in your grand house, gloating about how you won, while you watch your servants raise a very sad, unhappy little boy. And any chance for happiness you might have had is going to be completely shot. But you will be Adam Chandler, victorious, alone. What a great, wonderful, full life lies ahead for you.
Are you finished?
Yes, I guess I am.
Because there's only one thing of any importance that's been scheduled. You love me. You admitted it. And that's all that counts. Because we can take that and make it work. We can make us work.
I might fall in love with ruthless men like you. Men who do not care about anything except their need and their love to dominate everything around them. I might as well be dead.
You misunderstand me.
No, I read you loud and clear. And you know what? I do not want this for my life. Not now and not ever. Goodbye, Adam.
Wait. Just... Okay. I'll do it. I'll give Junior back to Dixie.
There are 2 issues of People this week. First, a special collector's issue dedicated to Audrey Hepburn. Share her journey from shy starlet to graceful beauty to angel of mercy. Plus our weekly issue featuring Jane Seymour. People and People Extra. Pick up both today.
New Mississippi Mud Pie. Taste why America's best-selling individual frozen desserts are Weight Watchers. Total indulgence, zero guilt.
If you're like me and use bladder control protection, Johnson & Johnson has some great news for you. Free samples of new Serenity with Dry Layer Plus. To get your free sample pack, call today 1-800-342-3800. Serenity Guards now have a new blue layer that pulls in liquid quicker and holds it, so I feel drier. And you will too. It has odor protection, and that's fresher. So call for your free sample, 1-800-342-3800.
Why can't something work like my soft cleanser without losing all this grit?
Can't anything clean soap scum better than this?
Introducing an old friend with a new job. Now there's a Mr. Clean bathroom who cleans to the shine. Disinfectant liquids can leave soap scum, while soft cleansers don't rinse away all their grit. But Mr. Clean bathroom cuts through tough soap scum, leaving nothing but the shine. Full strength or in the bucket, new Mr. Clean bathroom cleans to the shine.
Eat your lunch, Exodus. It's good for you.
Teacher, why must everything that's so good for me taste so bad?
If Hector Boyardee had never been 7 years old, perhaps he would not have become Chef Boyardee, dedicating his life to making hot, wholesome foods that taste the way kids like.
One day, children everywhere will thank me.
On One Life to Live, when Max and Luna discovered the magic of romance.
I never knew what love was until I met you.
Their first rendezvous had to be everything they imagined it to be.
And our perfect time is Valentine's Day.
February?
The wait is nearly over.
Nothing is going to keep me from Max holding on Valentine's Day.
Nothing is going to stop that.
But are the forces working against them?
Stars are supposed to shine down on me and Max tonight.
It's a Valentine's to remember on One Life to Live.
Absolutely great. You won't regret it.
I'm sure I won't. So, what time? Where should I meet you?
How about an elegant meal in front of a roaring fireplace close to home? My hunting lodge. Now, you admitted that you liked it. I can arrange to have everything pulled together in less than an hour.
You work fast.
Is an hour too soon?
No, I can manage. Although...
No althoughs, no backing down. The decision is firm. I have an exquisite bottle of champagne that I have been saving for just this sort of special occasion.
A business celebration is a special occasion.
Not everyone can chalk up major achievements in highly competitive fields the way that we do.
Well, that's true.
Separately, we are remarkable. Together, we're magnificent.
Oh, hello, darling.
Evening, folks.
Yes, well, Dimitri and I
Hi,
were
sweetheart.
just going over this wonderful Hungarian formula. It's really amazing.
Oh, yeah? How's production on the new face cream? Is it at the stores yet?
Well, it will be in less than a month.
Terrific. Get rid of them.
I believe that we have settled everything that we need to, don't you?
Yes, we have. I'll see you later. Charlie.
So long. Okay, here's the deal. You wanted Dimitri snared again so you could pull the rug out from under him and get revenge for what happened in Budapest, and I agreed to help.
Oh, yes, and you are doing such a great job.
Right. I'm playing my part, but what part are you playing? This little scene I just walked in on wasn't exactly revenge. It was more like a man-woman chemistry thing. So come on, spill. What are you really up to?
Okay. Following Brooke to Napa wasn't the brightest idea I've ever had. I will keep out of it.
You swear?
Yeah. Mind my own business and let the rest of the world do the same, all right?
Oh, so there is hope for you yet, Edmund. Now, don't say anything to anyone about Ted Orsini being Tad Martin. Brooke swore me to secrecy before she left, so until she tells you herself, not one word.
My lips are sealed.
I can trust you.
Completely.
If you let me down, you'll be sorry.
I won't.
Good. Good night.
Good night, Phoebe. Phoebe. Thanks.
You're welcome. What if it's funny? It's so funny. When Tad went back to Dixie, I felt so lost, you know? I mean, he never promised me anything. I never promised him anything. But I fell in love with him. And I felt like a jerk at the time. But it turns out that this man that I fell in love with turned out to be the father of my beautiful son.
Life is full of surprises.
And because of the very lucrative deal we made with our friend Dimitri Merrick, our Cabernet Sauvignon is going to be the most exported wine in all of California. Man's a genius. I swear, he showed us how to double our output and upgrade our equipment at the same time. And the Orsini Vineyard already leads most of the pack in things like quality control, employment stability rates. Turns out most people like working for my mother almost as much as they like her booze.
You really love the wine business, don't you?
It's great. It's never boring. It's always a challenge. You know, there are three things that go into making a great wine. One is the grape, the vine itself. Another is the soil, and the third is the climate. The climate is different from year to year. It's a total crapshoot. I mean, it could either make you a rich man, or it could break your heart.
This is a good year?
Excellent. Only to be outdone by next year.
You have such confidence, you know?
Why not? It doesn't cost anything, and it goes with a job. I'm having fun doing what I'm doing. But enough about me. Let's talk about you. What do you think about me?
Uh-huh.
Seriously. There's a lot of things I'd like to know about you.
Like what?
Like? Tell me about your relationship with my friend, Edmund Gray.
You really mean that?
I'll drop the custody suit.
You'll give Junior back to Dixie?
I'll put it in writing. I'll sign it in blood, if that's what you want.
Why should I trust you? You've never given me reason to trust you before.
I'll give you a written, notarized statement that will be admissible in court. Of course, I want generous visitation rights. But his mother can have custody. I swear it. What are you doing?
We made a deal.
No, stop.
I don't want us on a bargain.
Sam and Gloria, this is not part of some bargain. I don't want you as payment. They'd never take you like that. Not now, not ever.
While no medicine can stop a cough completely, there is one that in 30 minutes can so significantly reduce your coughing, it's guaranteed or your money back. Vicks Formula 44. No wonder doctors recommend Formula 44's cough medicine 3 times more than codeine. Formula 44. Because the fewer the coughs, the better.
Now, introducing a dandruff shampoo just for women. Selsun Gold for women. With the #1 doctor-recommended dandruff medicine, plus our new conditioning system. New Selsun Gold for women. Effective on dandruff. Gentle on hair.
Everyone's wearing bright colors today, but how do you remove stains without taking color out, too? Use new Color Bright Clorox, too, with special stain lifters to lift stains and brighteners to keep those colors bright. New Clorox 2 Color Safe Bleach, the color specialist.
Stay with us. All my children will be back in just a moment.
Tomorrow, getting your maxed-out credit cards under control.
Also, L.A. gang members trading their guns for brooms.
And Timothy Hutton on Good Morning America tomorrow.
25 years ago, a big celebrity came to Lake Edna. KFC is commemorating that day with the amazing Founder's Feast. For a limited time, buy 2 pieces of original recipe chicken, mashed potatoes with gravy, coleslaw, and a biscuit. A complete meal, just $3.19. And get a slice of apple pie and a Pepsi absolutely free. The KFC Founder's Feast, just $3.19. A feast fit for a king or a colonel.
We do chicken right.
I want your buttery kiss across my lips. I want your steamy muffins at my fingertips. You got the touch, the perfect touch of butter.
Some foods just beg for a touch of butter. Oh, yeah. Kraft Touch of Butter Spread with a touch of real creamy butter and 1/3 less fat than butter or margarine.
I want to nibble your ears. You make me melt. Yes, you do. With your perfect touch of butter.
Is your home the most dangerous place that your child could be? For children, being safe at home isn't easy, but there are some ways to keep your children safe that you may not have thought about.
Be safe at home. Tonight on Tampa Bay's 10 News at 5, 6, and 11.
Just get dressed.
But the deal was that Dixie gets Junior and you get me.
Do you think I want to take you like this? Just get out of here, Gloria.
You don't want me?
I want you so badly I'm dying inside. But I love you. It kills me to watch you do this.
It's fair trade.
Lying with the devil is not necessary. Just go.
You're not the devil, Adam.
Well, you've called me that often enough. Ruthless, no principles, evil incarnate, that which you have to avoid at all costs, and it has cost you, Gloria. I've seen tonight what it cost you. So for God's sake, get out of here before it's too late.
No. I don't want to go.
Well, what a suspicious little mind you have, darling.
I didn't just fall off the tomato truck here.
Charlie, I am merely
be carrying out the exact plans I had for Dmitri. I have to maneuver him into a precarious position, a critical position, before I can drop the bomb. And that's exactly what I'm doing, and I'm almost there.
How almost?
Soon. Charlie, a situation like this calls for subtlety and calls for finesse.
Yeah, like a game. The object of which is to get Dmitri to chase you around the table indefinitely.
Charlie, I am shocked. You think I like this? I like his attention?
What do you think, I suddenly have amnesia? You love it.
Okay, I love it, but only in the sense that it just sets up the exquisite pleasure of my final revenge.
Revenge my foot. Remember, I chased you around your table enough myself to recognize lust when I see it.
No, you just have to stop imagining things, because the only thing you saw was just a moment of triumph. I mean, phase 1 is over and phase 2 begins. Charlie, Dmitri and I have a real date tonight.
Great. Use it. Mine it. Big time. But only to kick your plan into the next phase, the final one. Because even though I'm with you, behind you 100%, loyal through and through, there's a limit to how long I'm going to play the happy bridegroom, and that limit is 1 week.
1 week, huh?
Yeah, you've got 7 days to wrap this up, or I am history.
A week, huh? I think that will suffice.
Hey. What are you doing here?
Lucy told me you were having a private little dinner here tonight.
Yeah, and the operative word in that sentence, Edmund, is private.
What's this, caviar? Beluga?
Edmund, goodbye.
Champagne? My. You wouldn't be planning on having a romantic dinner with the CEO of a major corporation with the initials EK, now, would you?
That is a brilliant deduction.
What are you, nuts? Pulling stuff like this?
But wait. You tracking me down here to critique my dinner plans?
You promised Mona and the doctors you would leave her alone.
I said I would cooperate. That doesn't mean that I have to ask you or anyone else for permission to dine with a business associate, so please get lost.
Let's just back up here. I mean, you are doing some serious backsliding. Somebody's got to pull you out of this. I mean, look at this. This is Dmitri Marek Productions here. Live from the Marek Love Lodge. We have a burning fire. We have champagne, caviar, flowers, romantic table for two. I mean, what's missing? Music, of course.
Are you having fun?
You know, I'm just holding up a mirror so you can see for yourself the destructive patterns, the old patterns you're doing right now, control patterns, like trying to move in on Erica before she's ready.
You know, you spent too much time with your shrink.
No, this isn't a psychology lesson. This is Dmitri and Erica the sequel. Produced, written, and directed by you, Dmitri Marek.
Please, shut up.
You know, there's only one problem with this. The leading lady's a bit of a mental case right now. You know, she thinks it's 1991. She's in love with Charlie Brent. She's going to marry him, which is a nice plot twist, but none of it's kosher. Drop this. It's the only thing to do.
Wait. Since when are you an expert on the problems of lost loves? Well, with your track record.
Edmund is very complex. You think you have him pegged, and he surprises you. He's volatile. He's alive. He's aware. He's a very interesting man.
Then you two should have a lot in common.
Maybe we had too much in common. Anyway, it didn't work out.
You know, he told me once that whatever happened made him ashamed. He felt like a jerk.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, came right out and admitted it. Difficult.
Yes.
I admired him for it.
Me too. But I don't have the time or the energy to put up with his bull. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of people that don't want to put up with mine either. I'm not at a time in my life where I want to be on a roller coaster. I'm settled.
Settled? Interesting word. You don't strike me as the grandmotherly type.
I am settled. It's comfortable. It sounds sort of fuddy-duddy, doesn't it?
No, not at all. There's a lot to be said for being comfortable.
Not much to be said for being fuddy-duddy, huh? There was a time in my life I wanted to have it all, but I'm more realistic now. I mean, you know, all right, I have dreams about happily ever after, but...
It's so strange. I had the same conversation with Edmund in Pine Valley. I can see you two together. I'm sorry it didn't work out.
So am I. But whatever parted us can't be undone. We split in a million little pieces, and we can't put it back together.
Loa, what's over is over.
You always said that.
Really? Did you always eat like a water buffalo?
You know, if my love life were as healthy as my appetite and my work and my family, I really could have it all.
Your family? That's right. Edmund said something about you having a child.
Yes, I have a beautiful little boy.
Ann, I thought you were home with a miserable cold.
I took Comtrex, and I feel better.
You didn't take Sudafed for your stuffy nose, Chlortrimeton for your sneezing?
I only took Comtrex.
Regular Tylenol for headaches, body aches, Benylin DM for your cough?
All I took was Comtrex.
She'd have to take each of these just to get all the relief that's in 2 Comtrex. Comtrex does it all. And look for Day-Night Comtrex. Day relieves without drowsiness. Night has added relief, so you can sleep.
Between your shower and this, you need this. FDS Feminine Deodorant Spray. Now hypoallergenic. Clinically proven safe and gentle. Stay fresh and dry every day. FDS. Make it your second deodorant.
Introducing Tear-Free Put Plus for Kids. It's not just a tear-free shampoo. It's a detangling conditioner, too. Tear-Free Put Plus for Kids. Easy on eyes, tough on tangles.
I believe in breastfeeding, but sometimes I need to use a bottle. Then I use the Playtex Nurser with breast milk or formula. It's the system most like breastfeeding. The collapsible bottle and natural-shaped nipple mean less air in Jessie's tummy, so there's less gas, less spitting up. And Playtex is pre-sterilized, disposable too. I believe in the Playtex Nurser. It's most like breastfeeding. Try Playtex disposable bottles, the strongest you can buy, now with colorful ounce markings.
Do you think low fat means no taste? Here's good news. Introducing reduced fat Hellmann's. Only 1/3 the fat, no cholesterol, and a taste only Hellmann's could bring you.
Hard to believe, but it's all true. Get a taste of what the fat can do.
Now, cutting down on fat tastes delicious.
Bring out the Hellmann's and bring out the fat.
New reduced fat Hellmann's.
Tuesday, their friends agree.
I never meet men like that.
Their families agree.
You're right, Charles. Spaghetti Bella, she's excellent.
But will the appeal be granted?
Marry me.
Huh?
Civil Wars.
Hey, so what did you say?
Tuesday.
Tomorrow, Michael Jackson takes you on a tour of his extraordinary ranch. Get a first-time look at his movie theater, dance hall, and his very own amusement park. The King of Pop talks to Oprah live at 9:30, 8:30 Central. In only one day.
A son?
Yeah. He's a real little go-getter. He's got beautiful dark hair, big dark eyes.
I'll bet you're a wonderful mother.
I try. He is healthy, he's happy, he makes it easy. His name is Jamie.
Nice name.
I like it.
Well, I'm glad that at least at one point of your life you had a solid relationship so you could...
Oh, well, I
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry in your personal life.
No, it's all right.
No, seriously, no, I should have said, what I should have said was that Jamie's father is a very lucky man.
I'm lucky. He's sort of a miracle child. He's enriched my life more than I could ever imagine. Are you going to eat that roll?
Here, help yourself.
No. You know, I always thought that California food was salad.
Oh, perish the thought. As a matter of fact, I have a hot culinary tip for you. Dip. It's the chow of the 90s.
Dip?
Dip.
Dip.
I have this feeling. Not a headache, don't worry. more like a warm, tingling sensation. We've done this before. Aside from inhaling our dinners, I mean, we've had a lot of fun. Come on, you choose.
I want to pick the
Which
best.
one do you want? I'll pick the best. Just pick one. What does it say?
You open yours.
No.
Come on, open it. Come on, open it. Open it.
I won the lottery. No. It says, no, listen to this. It's very important. It says, my boss will make me very happy.
That does not say that.
Yes, it does.
Libby?
No.
Libby? I told you it didn't say that. It says, a beautiful woman will make me happy.
Same thing.
Well, not quite. Anyway, I'm your ex-boss.
You interpret your fortune cookie, let me interpret mine. What's it say?
Says your dearest wish will come true.
You have a wish? What is it?
I can't tell you.
If you don't tell me, how can I make it come true?
Well, how do you know it hasn't already?
Has it?
Maybe. Yeah, we have had fun like this. Had a lot of times like this.
Finish? Here. Let me propose a toast. To Brooke English. Then and now. Both of them worth knowing.
Same to you.
Great, you're still here.
You had 3.5 more minutes.
Look, I'm sorry about running out, but I had to go over to Enchantment and clear a few things up with Erica. No more misunderstandings about where my priorities lie.
Wait. Rewind a second. You cleared things up with Erica? She knows that she's not your fiancé? You don't have to be her Prince Charming anymore?
Well, I didn't do it all in one fell swoop, but I found the right tone to let her down easy. I think she's beginning to accept.
Beginning to accept what, Charlie?
Well, it's not going to be over for a couple of days. A week at the outside. In the meantime, I'm going to be spending a lot more time here.
Mm-hmm. So in a couple of days, a week on the outside, you don't have to pretend that you're in love with Erica Kane anymore or pretend that you're planning on marrying her. You get to be Charlie Brent, full-time private eye again.
That's the story.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess you'll miss it, won't you? I mean, it must have been wild running around and playing with someone that's that special.
Did I look like I was enjoying it?
Well, you're still a little bit in love with her, aren't you?
No. Not even a little.
Charlie, you told me that Erica would always have a piece of your heart. That's what you said. I remember.
Having a piece of my heart is not the same as having my whole heart. There's a difference.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You got to trust me on this, okay? I cannot be in love with Erica, not now, not ever again.
What time is it? What time is it? Uncle Stuart! Oh, no. I've got to get home and explain to Uncle Stuart what to tell Adam when he calls about Junior. He's going to kill me. I got to go.
Hey. Still partners?
Put that away. And don't break it. And don't touch anything else. I'll unpack everything when I get back, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Why would you want to stay here with me after what I put you through? Why do I do this to myself? Why do I drive myself? Why do I work so hard to make myself so miserable? I can't stop it. I can't control it. I swear that sometimes in a split second I can see myself choosing the painful choice. Painful for others. Painful for me. I know what I'm doing is wrong, and I just can't stop.
I know. Can't either. Maybe it's because we're afraid.
Afraid of what?
Afraid of what we don't know.
We do what we do because it's familiar. And what's familiar feels right. We've taught ourselves not to feel pain. We go inside of ourselves and we just become numb. When I was a little girl and things were really bad at home, I would find a corner and curl up into a little ball and I would just become numb. But maybe there's another way, a gentler way to remind ourselves that to live is a joy, right? So maybe instead of becoming numb, we can just take a deep breath and trust that whatever will be, will be. It's what my mother's church calls grace. I used to laugh at what my mother said, but now I see that I'm trying to find that grace. Not her grace, my grace.
Everything will be all right if we just let it be.
Think about it, Adam. You have so much. I mean, your children love you. And Junior would worship you like a hero if you didn't tear him away from his mother. Can't you let that be enough? That's so much.
I love you.
Did you hear me?
Every word. You're extraordinary, Gloria. You're much too good for me.
Comfy, huh? Yes, Mom. Because you weren't last night. When you were constipated. What? Aren't you glad they came out with these Phillips gel caps?
Try Phillips Gel Caps. Laxative plus stool softener. Trusted relief in an easy-to-swallow gel cap.
We didn't have gel caps when I was your age. What did you talk about?
Deep down, what's the dirtiest word in your bathroom? Lysol Basin Tub and Tile Cleaner has twice the cleaning power of the original formula to wipe out soap scum. And it even gets rid of germs. Get your bathroom deep down clean with Lysol Basin Tub and Tile Cleaner.
Oh, no. Looks like last week's pizza party dropped in our carpet.
That's okay.
That's okay. The stain's old.
I know.
She uses Resolve Carpet Cleaner with DuPont Teflon. With Resolve, even old stains come out with ease.
Uh-oh.
Get Resolve, also in refill.
That's okay.
Yep, it's a dull, boring morning. 65 degrees. No wind. No clouds. Dull.
What do you have for breakfast? Having a green thumb can really be a handful. But when it comes to laundry, it's nice not to have to lug around a detergent and a softener, because new Bold Liquid can do it all. Even my dirtiest clothes are no problem, because Bold's got a new and improved detergent, plus a softener, all in one. So the dirt comes out, and the soft goes in. You want a better way to do laundry? Then stop messing with these, because this is all you really need. New Bold Liquid. Clean, soft, simple, and now even refillable.
Tuesday, be my funny Valentine.
I'm getting married.
When Michelle falls in love, will there be wedding bells on an all-new Full House? Then Mark meets the girl of his dreams.
Ooh.
Have a seat on me. I mean, next to me.
Valentine's Day sure does make the dope extreme.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper after Full House. A funny Valentine, Tuesday.
Look, I said I would stop pushing. Now, please, get out.
Dimitri, I'm your brother. What do you want me to do? Just shut up about this?
Yes, and get out.
Look, when I see an accident about to happen, I do something.
Edmund, I'm going to count to 3.
Oh, can you count that high?
1.
Don't be a jerk.
2.
Listen, if you really love Erica, you will respect what she's been going through, all right? But she needs time to face everything she's gone through on her own terms, not because of your stupid, inflated ego.
Look, the only inflated ego happens to belong to a loud, uninvited guest.
Well, knock, knock. Hello. The door was open, so I thought I'd just come in. Edmund, you're here, too. I couldn't be more delighted.
It was always possible.
What was?
That kind of warm, easy exchange that we just had, and it wasn't just with me, it was with a lot of people. I mean, it was in Ruth and Joe's kitchen, in Myrtle's den, in Cortland Manor. People who love you, people who know you, people who watched you grow up.
Sounds like Pine Valley was Mecca.
No, it's just a one-horse little town with its own share of good and bad people. But it's home.
Your home?
And yours. Why don't you feel you can go back? It's not too late. It wasn't for me. It doesn't have to be for you.
If you walk out that door and never spoke to me again, I'd understand.
It's not what I want. But you know that? Can't you see that?
Presenting some more of the 2,000 body parts you can clean with Lever 2000. The deodorant soap